open to the first buyer who arrives. Capsules, fight for your desire.
Let's go.
Never back down, and I never run. Come in last place, that was never fun. Time to elevate.
Looks like we gotta make it harder. Let me see who's the lucky one.
I'ma let it go.
Let them taste the power of new vehicles.
Time to control.
Time to fly. I never
Time to
miss.
start the show. 5, 4, 3, 2, we gon' run it up. No days off.
Precision bombing.
One shot, so you better not miss.
Night, sweetheart.
One shot, so you better not miss.
Fire hazard! Emergency team, go!
Love doesn't just explode once.
Feel the gravity of fate.
One shot, so you better not miss.
up, guys? Good evening. Welcome to our first weekly finals of the Project 160 Farlight 84 weekly tournament brought to you by CLX Production. So, big shout out to Mr. John Lloyd Colico. Thank you so much for putting up a good tournament for the community to make sure that we have a platform wherein you guys can actually train to become someday one of the legendary players or teams for this game, diba, Redman? So we are going to be your casters this evening, ready to paint the town red. My name is Red Queen, together with Redman Gaming.
Hello everybody! Musta kayong lahat sa ating evening na yun. So, kung napansin ko yung mali sa boses ko, meron pong mali, retainers ko po yun. Nasabi namin sa background na parang whistle to na hindi ko ginusto, totoo naman yun. Kaya, when I say words with S's and T's, maririnig nyo talaga. But ayun, regardless of that, we're here not for my lisp, but for the folks here battling it out here in Farlight 84. So na yun, Red Queen, we've seen the before the cast, we've seen the names ng mga teams natin. So ano yung first impressions mo going forward?
Grabe ka naman. Talagang you're putting me sa spotlight.
On the
Talagang let's get straight to the point, Ika na. No? So anyway, yes, actually yung teams natin ngayon, these are the top 7 teams from Bracket A and Bracket B nangyari nung eliminations natin Mondays and Wednesdays, no? So kung tatanungin mo ko, no, just by watching what happened and paano tayo napunta dito sa finals natin, ang nakita kong pinakamagaling yata dito would be when it comes to their strategy and execution. Yung one SR na Kagawe. I think this is one team na kailangan i-watch out nila sa battlefield. Pero ikaw ba, meron ka na bang napupusuan or like at least tatlong teams na tingin mong magdo-dominate for this finals? Since ito yung pinaka-first natin, so diba, sila ang unang kukuha ng champion natin dito for the Project 160.
Yeah, it is a big deal. So syempre, ito yung debut week ng ating ng CLX Productions when it comes to Farlight 84. Pero I've seen how Oasis Gaming has been playing their game. So maganda yung contrast kasi ni SR Nakagwe and Oasis Gaming na si SR napaka talaga head-on, aggressive talaga. They love going forward. Tapos sa Oasis Gaming, tactical sila. Pero there's one variable here sa ating tournament na need to all consider dahil wala tong placement points. So usually pag Battle Royale, di ba, may placement points and kills. Dito, kills lang. So yun talaga, yung meta talaga dito, the strategy going forward talaga is to be aggressive. So Oasis Gaming was able to preserve yung pagka-tactical nila and yung approach nila to think ahead of the opponents. Malaking bagay yun. And when it comes to SR Nakagwe, Team 2, na to say, not SR Nakagwe talaga as its own, Team 1 or Team 2, alam mo magaling na to eh. Pero I've heard recently though na SR Nakagwe might not play kasi they had some conflicted schedules, but regardless of that, I believe na we will see a lot of good talent here. So big names here. We've seen Powerhouse International, Nilty Ultra, For Spades, Ghost Reborn, to name a few, and next Blackfire. Yes, I've heard of them too. So big names. Masasabi ko.
Yes, no. And also yung mga teams natin dito, I'm pretty sure they prepared for this one. Kasi this is a good platform wherein kailangan makapractice ka, makatrain ka ng synergy with your teams. Kasi syempre, di naman to yung sabihin mong official, super official, big tournament talaga ni Farlight. No? So this is a platform wherein we can also keep tabs kung sino ba yung mga teams natin dito that are practically doing so good na may future talaga na sabihin mong etong team na to talagang when it comes to Farlight 84, this is the team to beat. So far, wala pa yung talagang sabihin mong super solid na team, no? May kita pa lang natin ngayon kasi this is, you know, some of the big names in the community right now. So I'm pretty sure maraming fans dyan na mag-cheer for the teams that we have this evening. And ilang matches ba tayo for tonight? I think 3 matches yata tayo for tonight. So mahaba. 4 matches. Mahaba-haba ang gabi natin ngayon dito, guys.
Ngayon, let's look into the bigger picture. Gaano ba yung format ng ating tournament? So, we had there, nung Monday was the Bracket A eliminations, Wednesday, Bracket B eliminations, Fridays ang weekly. So, it's ultimate, kumbaga, ng ating week 1. Pero yung pinagkaiba lang na Thursday, yes, I know, we're aware na Thursday na yun. Pero it's more of like, kasi, ngayon lang naman to, okay? Pero for the next week's Friday na po. So, klaro po,
Right.
Elims, Mondays, tsaka Wednesdays, Fridays po, except today, ang ating weekly final. So, yan man, October 16, October 27, mobile only, October 30, November 10, ang ECO.
Yes. So again, we have 2 weeks for the mobile players and then 2 weeks naman din for our PC players. So again, open pa din yung registration natin if in case you want to join this weekly tournament. Just make sure that you follow yung lahat ng social media handles ng CLX Production kasi well, basically, that's where we post yung mga updates natin dito. So, if you want to stay in the loop kung anong nangyayari dito sa CLX Production, well, you must follow or you should follow yung Facebook, Instagram, meron bang TikTok? Oh, may TikTok and also YouTube. Kasi, by the way, we're also live sa YouTube page.
Hello mga ka-YouTube. And naka-boldface po dito, no placement points, all points calculated will be purely team kills only. So, this is to ensure na everybody has to good practice, yung mechanics, tactics, and all that stuff. So, yun po tandaan natin. Wala pong placement, doesn't matter kung first place ka, tapos wala kang kills, patayin talaga. Doesn't matter kung you placed 6, tapos ang dami mong kills, pwede ka pa mag-top ng leader. Yun po tandaan natin, naka-bold face na po yan.
Pero ang hirap din kasi syempre you have to find that perfect balance sa akin, Redman, kasi hindi ka pwedeng maging super play safe sa Farlight 84, hindi ka pwedeng masyadong maging passive kasi you also have to consider yung XP mo dito. The more na may XP ka, mas higher yung damage output mo when you come face to face with your opponents inside the battlefield.
Yeah, correct. And now, so ano ba pinaglalaban ng mga ating players dito? So, we have to see kung ano exactly yung price pool. So na yun, actually, ang ganda ng price pool ito. 2,000 diamonds. Ayan po ang ating pinaglalaban ng ating teams. You could have a share. Actually, hindi share. You take 1 all. So, ang top 1 po sa weekly natin will have 2,000 diamonds. And of course, top 2, top 3, top 2, top 1 may certificate siya dito. Pero, ayan po, malaking bagay na po yan. Ilang, siguro, back battle pa sa siguro yan, no? So, that's big. That's one big thing to think about.
Oo, no, mataas ang value ng diamonds natin, especially if meron kang tina-target na skin. Ay, nako, grabe. Ipon ka lang. Biro mo, sa weekly tournaments natin dito, di ba, meron tayong 2,000 per week. So, all in all, ang binibigay ni Farlight 84 for this weekly tournament, a total of 8,000 diamonds.
Malaking value yan. So, without further ado, kilala natin ang capsular contenders ng ating 2,000 diamonds for this week. Anytime now. Wala naman sa kaya so, pero we've mentioned some big names already a while ago na si Oasis Gaming, NRX Blackfire, pero and Powerhouse International as well. So, yun na yun. Habang inaantayin natin dito, Red Queen, yung ating team list. Ayun na po, yung team list natin, complete na po siya tayo dito. So, to reiterate, Oasis Gaming and slot number 1, Stream, Power Raiders, NCG at slot number 2, Powerhouse International at 3, Emperor's Empire at 4, Better Cloud at 5, Execration at 6, NRX Blackfire at 7, Nifty Ultra 4 Spades at 8, Secrecy Radicals 1 at 9, and Better Esports at 10.
Pero syempre guys, magpapakitang gilas itong mga teams natin dito, especially that this is yung finals natin, di ba? So make sure that you invite your friends, invite anyone na medyo paborito ngayon panoorin ang Farlight 84, itong magandang battle royale natin. Na sikat ngayon na. Actually, lahat ng nakakausap ko, lahat ng na-encounter ko, nakaka-engage ko, lahat, all they talk about is Farlight 84. And again, sabi ko naman, we're not gonna run short of action, we're not gonna run short of entertainment kasi we have, again, the best names in the biz. So far, this is a very young community, no? Kaya, ang dami pang possibilities, ang dami pang potential na pwedeng mangyari sa community at marami pang teams na uusbong. I'm pretty sure of that one.
Correct yan, kasi compared to the mobile scene ng esports, compared sa PC counterpart niya, relatively mas bata siya kasi 10 years lang so far ang ating mobile scene Pero the PC goes beyond that. Siguro nag-start siya with the 80s pa, di ba? Ganun katagal. So, the fact that we're given the platform sa ating mga mobile gamers na which I believe na taus-pusong talaga akong naka-impress silang panoorin. They're as impressive as their PC counterpart. Pero na yun, we're not here to compare kung ano mas maganda, PC or mobile. Mobile, tututukan natin. Ayun na po yung retainers ko, nag-aano na siya. Tututukan natin ang ating mobile gamers. So na yun, we're going into Sunset City. Tama ba? Sunset tayo in the first match. Ito yung medyo standard to eh. Kasi, ayun na nga, Sunset City for the map 1, Lambton. So, salita tayo. So, Sunset Lambton tayo. So, na yun, Red Queen, ano yung thoughts mo sa Sunset City?
Alterations lang tayo ng Sunset at saka ng Lambton. Well, my thoughts sa Sunset City, siguro, compared to Lambton, since ang Lambton kasi open space so malaki siya, 'di ba? Masyado siyang exposed kung tutuusin. So for me, ang Sunset City mas fast-paced compared to Lambton. So dito feeling ko yung talagang bakbakan left and right, no? Left, right and center, sabi nga nila. Pero sa Lambton feeling ko it will take a little time for for the teams na magkita-kita. Not unless talaga if you're one of the high-level players na who will drop right there down in the middle, be aggressive and build initial momentum, So, yun yung mga definitely na makita nating medyo mag-iingay sa battlefield. Pero sa Lambton kasi feeling ko medyo matagal yan compared to Sunset City.
Yeah, I agree kasi sa Lambton City naman kasi we're gonna expect na vehicles natin will come into play. You really need to have a rotation tool kasi at this when you're coming into Lambton, parang fifth utility mo na yung vehicle eh. Matic na yun eh. Kailangan at least 1 or 2 per squad, meron nakasecure. With Sunset City naman, you can get away with walang vehicle. Kailangan mo lang talaga na yung walang yung 6-dimensional movements yung kailangan mo. You're good.
Yes.
6D basically yung Attack on Titan. You get what I mean, yeah. So, yun lang yun yung kailangan mo. Just your feet, okay na yan. Pero with Lambton, vehicles, matic na yan. So, I'm gonna expect in Lambton, yung mga assault rifles and our snipers to be at play here. Kasi nga, you mentioned na we have the 4 angles. Ito talaga. Since ang lawak nito, I can see some core engagement from mountain to mountain. And Sunset City naman, I can see the SMGs coming into play, like the godly UMP-99 and Jupiter 6. Let's face it, Jupiter 6. You can have it as an SR, you can have it as an AR, an SMG. It's really versatile. So, yun na yun. Yung masasabi ko.
And stable gun kasi and good with mobility then if you're going to ask me. Pero syempre there are those players who actually prefer to use AK-77 Kasi when it comes to damage output, this is one of the best guns to have. Siguro when it comes to SMG, there's always that debate kung ano yung mas okay, kung Uzi ba o White Dwarf. Pero for someone who personally play, of course, Farlight 84, I would choose siguro White Dwarf over Uzi considering yung talagang damage niya the moment that you pick it up from the ground at meron kang nakaharap. I think talagang yung damage output pa lang, it can put anyone down to their knees. Automatic.
Yeah, I agree. And syempre ang Uzi medyo familiar natin sa ating mga FPS gamers kasi we've seen it in other titles other than Farlight.
Yeah.
So yung slight difference lang for Uzi and the White Dwarf and the UMP-99 is the fact na yung range niya. You really have to come up close to your opponent. And I'm expecting to see this lang sa Sunset City kasi kung sa Lambton, gagawin mo yun, ibig sabihin matapang ka. Yun yung masasabi ko, matapang ka. Doing that, going to your opponent's face, it means that either A, mabilis kayo maglakad for some reason, B, ang tapang mo, C, naglalaro ka ng Maggie.
True. Yeah, siguro when it comes to Lambton, we'll mostly see ARs and a combination of AR and syempre sniper rifle, no? And then we'll probably also see a lot of them players will use the defender. Ikaw ba, are you a defender or a bar 95 person?
Oo, okay. Kasi I've honestly very familiar sa akin yung bar 95 kasi mechanically napaka straightforward niya. Like you see those heavy snipers in all across the game. Essentially ito yun eh. Kulang na lang yung scope, puno mo lang yung 8x tapos bar 85, 95 rather. Yeah, yun. So it feels more familiar to me personally. Pero I have to say na yung Defender, Generator, and Bar 95, they're at the league of their own. Kasi it really depends on the playstyle you're trying to do first. Kasi ang Bar 95, maganda ang range niya. Ang Generator is sort of in the middle. Ang Defender naman, you can literally spam this, pero yung nga lang, mas onti yung range niya. So, medyo ano siya, not necessarily na yung, snipers kasi across FPS genres, ano siya, to your taste, kumbaga. May preference ka. So, I can't say kung what's the best sniper. It really depends
Yep.
kung sino yung gumagamit.
Yun, it's kumbaga parang it's not the ride, it's the driver kumbaga parang ganun din when it comes to choosing your choosing your sniper rifle. Syempre there are those who prefer Bar 95 and then there are those who prefer Defender. Pero kasi if we're going to compare both of the guns, they're actually good, di ba? Sabi mo nga, depende na lang yun sa taste mo. Pero siguro, most of the players, I feel, would go for a Defender considering kasi na continuous ang fire niya, no? It acts as a sniper rifle. At the same time, hindi siya katulad ng Bar 95 wherein you have to wait yung reload time niya and also single shot lang talaga. So you have to be really accurate with your aim.
Yeah, accuracy does matter and pretty much. So, yung mga, kasi, hanga talaga ako sa mga mobile players na nag-Bar 95 kasi, obviously, yung controls mo, yung space mo to look around, very limited siya compared to, let's say, a mouse and keyboard setup.
Yeah.
So, having that accuracy and having that muscle memory to do so, ibang level talaga. So, ngayon po, mga kabayan, we are dropping down to the very first game in the map. So,
Yes, sir.
it's weird. So, it's very weird kasi a lot of teams are condensed towards the bottom of the map. So, yun, Red Team, what do you think of this?
Definitely, we are going to see the first battles happen dito sa may southern part, of course, ng Sunset City dito. And I can see we have two teams na nandito magkadikit. I believe that's DRDNX. So medyo malabo lang sa akin. But yeah, this is Team 12, if I'm not mistaken. We also see Team number 5 very close within the proximity. And just like that, yung kill feed natin dito, Z-Beta. Lahat mukhang nababawasan ng mga players nito isa't isa. But the good thing about Farlight 84 is that you have a respawn. So might as well choose another drop location if you are already at the disadvantaged side.
Oh yeah, ito na po. Karen DJ got a hold of this sniper rifle. I believe that's a Defender and I think it's a White Dwarf. Tama ba to? White Dwarf. Yeah, okay. So, looks like there's 3 people ahead of them. Pero at this point kasi, usually kailangan mo mag-secure na loot bago ka mag-gear. So, it's a good assumption to make that our fellows from Ghost, they want to settle themselves first bago sila umarangkada. But I can see our DRDNX trying to get a hold of them kasi alam nilang chamble pa loot nila. So, why not? Go for the kill.
You know what, ang advantage ng team number 10 natin dito is that have the opportunity to actually go for that pinch. Kung maiipit nila sa gitna, itong team number 12, no, pwede nilang ma-shutdown isa-isa. But of course, it all boils down kung gaano kagaling yung execution, no, ng dalawang teams natin dito. But so far, squad number 10 natin dito on your screen, we've got Karen, DJ, pero wala pa siyang masyadong resources. As you all know, this is the first drop, so very limited yung loots na meron sila dito probably, no? Nobody wants to get, right in the middle of the road kasi, syempre, you don't want to expose yourselves just yet. But you know what, when it comes to yung abundance ng loot, no, medyo lamang dito yung squad number 12 natin, Redman.
Yeah. I mean, if I were Ghost, I would rather ghost the whole place kasi they've secured the main building. Kasi the main building, obviously, madami siyang loot and you're left with essentially leftovers yung ayaw nilang kunin. So, it's more of a territorial dispute at this point. And the fact that they secure the vehicle, okay na mag-rotate. It won't hurt them. Yung nga, they'll miss out on the potential of 4 kills. Pero yun na nga yung smart play. Dahil nga na aggressive lahat ng players ang dito, kailangan they have to think twice before they actually push off. But looks like another team to go here. PRH and Powerhouse to send the minute on here. Going in po, makapunod sa circle. Okay, 5 against that. And sana, but everyone should not make it. And ngayon, kailangan sa the flight. Ngayon, in this junkyard alone, a lot of skirmishes are happening right here, pero yung circle, kumbaga, yung gitna, yung gravity well, walang tumatama, tayo nang tanggalan siya ng buhay. Jesse, Jessida trying to hold on for dear life. Onti nila, kalahati na lang bago siya mamatay. Pero mukhang na-clean out nila ang oppressors nila on the side.
Well, it looks like Powerhouse are living up to their reputation. Siyempre, sabi nila Powerhouse, so they will definitely take control of this area right here. Pero you know what? Yung kill feed natin dito, hindi pa din nananahimik kasi tuloy-tuloy pa din yung mga players natin dito nagdadapaan. Katulad ni Pabi! Si Pabi natin dito completely eliminated. So we're looking at what? 9 teams remaining? And what? We're only just a few minutes no dito sa Sunset City pero yung bakbakan natin dito, left and right na agad.
Ay, nako, Nagi naman. Nasa baba siya ng hagdanan, kailangan niyang gumawa ng big play dito para lang ma-secure yung kanilang pwesto. Pero also sa kanya, yung Team 14 decides to back away. Kasi although na medyo shambles sila, nakaswerte sila dito. Kasi had Team 14 known na ganito yung situation nila right now, pwede sila i-pinch pa at mga nganip pa ang buhay nila. And na yun, sure, Team 14, BFYR, si Pabi naman, thankfully, nakalusot siya. Pero problema naman niya yun. Secure the loot, not to mention yung circle, nasa labas siya nun. At na yun, Zay Beta Gabriel going once, going twice. Pero mukhang, ay, nung nag-zoom out yung minimap dito, natakot ako bigla kasi there's teams on their flank.
Yes.
And I think ito yung classic play na holding on to the edge of the circle and try to gatekeep, kumbaga, yung mga things natin. And then si DR, DNX, and company, mukhang maglalaban dito sa ating bridge.
Yes, may nakita akong Lucinda dito, so shotgun main. But you know what? Whoever win dito sa battle na to will then have to deal with kung sino man yung mag-gatekeep. So I believe that was ZS or Z Beta, no? So mukhang squad number 10 and squad number 12 dito Redman won't be engaging kasi medyo nagba-back away, no? Etong team number 12 natin. We're not quite sure why. Maybe they're not yet ready to engage, no, with their opponents sa team, or they're trying to play it safe and make it muna sa prioritize getting inside the circle before battling it out with any of the remaining opponents inside match number 1.
Yeah. I mean, the fact na they were able to survive the first circle, good for them. Pero they have more problems on their way dahil SCRD1, Hanover is everyone going to revive in the nick of time. Pero kailangan nila dalian double time kasi DRDX, they've seen the location of SCRD1 and they're pushing in all sides. Look at this. Here, assuredly, the charge here. Those on the jump pad, it goes in. And going wild, the gun. And ngayon, may check natin niya kay Gora. Ngayon, pupunta siya sa loob. Ngayon, dahil ginagamit si Maggie, is that Maggie? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna pero, oh my God, Super Zora. Hindi niya kinaya dito. At ngayon, medyo nakahinga na ng maluwag ang ating team 10 dito. Pero, on the side of Ninja naman, mahirap to. Kasi, you're essentially, baliktad pala, if you're Ghost, na isang ka-team mo stranded in the midst of the RNDX at this situation nasa labas pa ng zone, mahirap to. Nasa labas pa ng gravity well, Ninji! With the nick of time, dash out siya, kinaya din naman niya. Pero the fun begins, kumbaga, because not ang weird ng testo ng RNDX kasi there's a squad behind them and there's one sole survivor of Team 10 up ahead. So they have a fat rotate and they have to fight their way kung gusto nilang pumasok.
Wala, no? At medyo makati na rin yung zone natin dito, guys. So they really have to get a move on. Pero itong squad number 10 natin dito, I don't think the fight is over just yet kasi we still have remaining players coming from squad number 5. Pero yun nga lang, they have to move. Kasi andyan na, they are already being devoured by the zone. But then pag naubos pa yung health nila dito, tapos nakasalubong pa sila ng mga players natin come from squad number 12 dito, medyo delikado na talaga sila.
Oh! Ang daming delikado! Na nag-zoom out bigla sa minmap, oh my God!
Oh man.
Okay, so, right now, Team 11, VUDM lang ang malapit sa second circle. And the rest of them are fighting for scraps down south. Dahil nga, we saw earlier na majority of the teams drop down south. And it's no surprise to me ito yung nangyayari. So, nulong lang na medyo common din sa to. Kung madami tao nag-attack dito, syempre traffic doon. Medyo no-brainer na yun kasi kung madami tao sa EDSA, diba traffic. Ganyan, ito na rin yung nangyayari. So, Powerhouse, Jesse Dash, trying their best to recuperate themselves. Medyo nasa mid-game na tayo nito. So, priority ng team natin right now is to rotate to the circles and as much as kills as they can. Kasi ito yung pinaka-crucial part. Not the end game, but the middle game. Kasi what you do in the middle game finds on how you end the round. Either you survive or you don't get the luck of doing so. So yun. 1v1, mano a mano. Isa na sa heaven, isa na sa second floor. Lumato dito! At nakita niya, look at the luck! Had the upper hand. Pero, the weird dun was, nasa kanya na yung high ground eh. And the fact na si Lancelot got the timing and the confidence kasi nga naka gold shields na siya at this point. Maganda yun.
Guts na lang yun eh, no?
Yeah, no guts, no glory, no ID, no anything. Ganun na yun.
Yun!
And the fact na solo player siya was more impressive. Ngayon, we see SCRD1, nag-rotate sila dito and hindi na sila siguro push ba natin to or what?
Tsaka amazing, no? Kasi naka-crouch na siya. So you have no way of trying to find out kung saan siya exactly. Kasi nakatago na yung footprints, no? Yung footsteps dun sa minimap. So talagang, tama kasi sinabi mo, no guts, no glory. So he had to risk it considering na last player na lang din naman siya. So talagang Rocky na lang yung ginawa niya dito. O Rambo pala. Sorry, wrong reference. Nag-Rambo na lang siya and just made sure that he gets that point. So that is a job well done for his team, di ba? Kasi nakaabot pa sila dito up to this stage. But we're looking at 6 teams remaining and 19 players alive, and we've got VUDM team right here with a total of 8 elimination points. So for those of you who are watching and just tuned in, again, wala tayong placement points dito. What we consider is the kill points lang. But you know what? There is another fight that is about to happen. So more points for this team. Tingnan natin kung sino mananalo.
Powerhouse, VUDM going at it in the crate flight. At ngayon, you're gonna push in, the jump gonna come out, going into the rooftop, pero nag-jump. Ay, nako, ito, bounce house, man! Look at this! Ano talaga ka lahat dito sa isang pwesto, pero regardless of that, ang dami ng munang buhay. Powerhouse Claude, it goes down, VUDM Blink gets alive, pero ngayon, the tracks have come out as well, and so to confirm, more people are coming in, swarming in. Team number 9, they're avoiding the skirmish here, but you can see here, the last soul survivor, Marzu, has to make a big play. Kailangan na mag-retreat or push na talaga to. Kasi nga, sabi nga nila yung kanina, kill points lang is what matters. And if I were this guy, siyempre matatakot ba ako? Kasi, although maganda ang standing nila, na maganda yung shields nila, naka-gold shields sila at this point, isa na lang siya dito. And it's a basic knowledge dito sa Battle Royale na, their strength in numbers. And the fact that the scouts have come out, na-track mo siya nga dito, looks like it's gonna be the final end game right now. Shots are being fired here, they exchange, pero surrounded naman siya. Lo and behold, falls in the hands of the Powerhouse. And nakita ko po dito sa comments natin na BUDM na sasabi ko, pasensya na po. Like I said, tinanggal ko naman po retainers ko kasi naiilang pa rin ako. BUDM po, hindi po BUDM, pasensya na po.
Chill lang, guys. I know, masyado ba kayong strict kay Red ba, no? Okay lang yan. So, anyway, eto na nga, 4 teams remaining na lang tayo dito. Naku, malapit na natin talaga makita kung anong magiging endgame. But so far, I do believe our house natin dito, squad number 7, is really the one dominating the game so far. Ooh! Pero hold your horses kasi 10 elimination points din for our beta team.
Big deal here, and I think they're gonna try to make it 14 dahil we have here up in about T-Squad 14 NRX Blackfire themselves. So it's a big decision to push kasi hindi mo alam kung sino kalaban mo, but looks like they go for it long range nga ba, the AR gonna fly up here and some chip damage going into NRX way. And kapag sa kote siya, okay lang kasi nakapag-getaway ka, dito lang nag-getaway vehicle nila. Pero mahirap yung separate kayo eh. So, good call sa kanya na go rendezvous kasi you're in the end game, 14 souls aboard in this sinking ship and may the best one win.
Alam mo, lahat naman talaga ng Battle Royale, it's really a team effort, no? I mean, one of the most effective things that you can have for your team is really you know how to carry your own weight. Especially for Farlight 84 kasi kung hiwalay-hiwalay kayo, it's really hard to pull a move against your opponents, no? Mas maganda yung pagsama-sama talaga kayo kasi you complement each other, you need to have an in-depth understanding of what your hero can do for your team. And right now, squad number 7 nato in an altercation with 13 elimination points under their belt, and it looks like they are still currently dominating yung kanilang opposition dito. Pero nako, there is another team, a new challenger for our powerhouse, and it looks like the Vecta team is here to conquer the day.
Oh my God! Marami ang maglalaban dito and not Ghost stranded here and trying... Okay, I believe it's... Okay yun, naglalagyan. Okay, so... Nakawala si Ghost. That's a plus. And the fact that they're standing on 14 kills. They beta going in 14 kills. Okay na to. But I think there's gonna be more stuff since NRS has arrived at the scene and Ghost will lead a charge here with... And lo and behold, mukhang... gunmate na to siguro. So, isa lang in the front line. Literal in the front line. So, it's gonna be a decision here. Will I push back? Yes, tama nga. Push back. And looks like they're gonna go for the rendezvous and be on the high ground.
Here we go, beta natin dito versus BFYR or NRX team natin dito, squad number 14. At ayan na nga, medyo pressure lang sa side ng beta natin dito kasi medyo kakainin na sila ng zone natin dito. Inaabangan na lang din sila talaga dito ng NRX lumabas dito sa building na to, and I believe they're gonna lose this fight up against NRX kasi NRX has the position advantage. Pero tingnan natin kung what kind of moves ang pwedeng ipakita ni Ghost natin dito, beta, kasi well, kumpleto naman siya sa XP, kumpleto din siya sa kanyang shield kasi red shield na siya dito, Redman, so pwede siyang makipagbakbakan talaga.
Yeah, the red shield, it's the ultimate trump card. So, syempre, bigyan mo yun sa mga pinaka-aggressive players mo. And lo and behold, nilabas pa dito ni ang Ember ultimate right here, and it's gonna be more of a pain in the behind for both our teams here. But now, more and more people are coming down. BFYR, both of their team having no shield to come by, and Zepeta only on to 1 literal HP. Pero mukhang may hari na po tayo dito, they've done it for the first round and in good standing. Although 7 kills ang dito, we're not seeing this in the scoreboard later on where they stand here. But regardless, NRX survived the whole ordeal.
Grabe, no? When it comes to Farlight 84, siguro matindi talaga yung information, yung pagkuha ng intel talaga, and how you actually break down those information and make it work to your advantage. Especially, this is a fast-paced game, Redman. No? So talagang kailangan you're quick on your feet, you're quick on your decision, and you do not crack under pressure. I think that's the most important part. Kasi kapag bumagsak ka na, pagka medyo nag-alangan ka na, I do believe it's a ripple effect na for your team, no? Kasi ma-down lang ang isa, sunod-sunod na yan. Kasi again, ang Farlight 84, feeling ko mas malakas talaga kapag sama-sama talaga yung considering that we have yung mga classes and we have skills to consider. So meron tayong kanya-kanyang advantage din sa hero natin when it comes to team composition.
Correct. And the fact that they were able to use their strengths coming in dito sa ating first match, ang ganda ng kinalabasan. But from what I'm seeing here, the math isn't mathing, so I think face value lang to Squad 11 VUDM, that's Mi Valiente Unidad Esports, they have 8 kills, a little bit more than our leader, so they could take the first spot. Kasi ito nga sinabi ko kanina, doesn't matter how you place, it matters how you perform. But I stand corrected. It's clear to me, Zepeta nga. Zepeta nga ang panalo kasi 10, 11, 14 kills.
14.
So, clear winner. Although nasa second place sila, doesn't really matter kasi kills only count here. So, that's that in Sunset City.
It doesn't matter kung anong placement natin dito. You just need to be really aggressive in getting those kill points. That's all that matters when it comes to this tournament. So, makikita talaga natin which of the teams dito sa na naglalaro for this finals. Madidistinguish na natin agad kung sino yung passive side, kung sino yung nandun sa aggressive side. Pero often than not, diba, yun yung mga high-level players natin would consider to drop right there in the middle. Kasi you would want, of course, to have the best loot, to have the best resources, So you will go for a much riskier gameplay. But you know what? We're gonna talk more about what happened during our first match kasi we're just going to take a short break, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully, wag kayong aalis and continue to share our live broadcast, continue to follow and subscribe sa lahat ng social media pages ng CLX Production. Again, this is Red Queen together with Red Man. We're going to be back after this.
fight for your desire.
Let's go. Never back down, and I never run. Coming last place, that was never fun. Time to elevate.
Looks like we gotta make it harder. Let me see who's the lucky one.
I'ma let it go.
Let them taste the power of new vehicles.
Time to lose control.
Time to fly. I never
Time to
miss.
start the show. 5, 4, 3, 2, we gon' run it up. No days off.
Precision bombing.
One shot, so you better not miss.
Night, sweetheart.
One shot, so you better not miss.
Fire hazard! Emergency team, go!
Love doesn't just explode once.
Feel the gravity of fate.
One shot, so you better not miss.
welcome back to Project 160 Farlight by CLX Production. Ako po si Red, kasama po dito si Red Queen. At ngayon, nakita natin kanina yung unang match in Sunset City. Ang ating nagwagi ay si Beta Cloud. That is gonna be Zay Beta, ang kanyang clan tag. So, we're about to see where they stand in the leaderboard. Pero so far, Red Queen, ano yung comments mo sa nakita natin kanina?
Well, nakita ko talaga from the get-go, si Beta Cloud natin, it has always been aggressive when it comes to getting those points. No, they are sticking to the objective of the game. Whereas yung NRX, although they've gotten the top position, tawag dito kanina, no, yung match number 1 natin dito, I think mas nag-e-engage sila into battle towards the last few zones ng match natin kanina sa may Sunset City. So it's an interesting play on how these teams can actually keep up yung pace ng gameplay strategy nila dito, and execution of course when it comes to their battle strategies. May kita natin yan towards siguro at the end talaga ng weekly finals natin dito. But of course, nakita nyo naman on your screens, we've got our leaderboards, and right now, Beta Cloud is the one sitting at the top. No? Bagay na bagay Beta Cloud kasi nasa Cloud 9 sila ngayon with a total of 14 elimination points. But you know what? Marami pang pwedeng mangyari kasi that was just the first match, and right now, we are headed to Lambton this time. So medyo ito naman yung desyertong part, Redman.
Yeah, pretty much. And just like Sunset City, there are some teams who are good in Sunset, there are some teams who are good in Lambton. So we're gonna see here if truly Beta Cloud could survive the dry desert. So ngayon, we've been informed back in here na nag-start na ating match dito. So, wag natin mapucho-pucho. Sino po tayo? At I'm gonna say, first impression ko lang sa lines, what the heck is this? Ang pangit. Very biased towards the left side, and I'm not surprised that all of our teams are trying just to merely get by in their drops here, but just like a while ago, it's heavily towards the south, and mukhang dalawang team lang ang pupuntang top lane.
You know what? I can see Oasis Gaming as well as Stream Raiders natin dito. NCG dropping down south. Ang squad number 7 natin, which is Secrecy Radicals natin dito, medyo wala man ako nakikita pwedeng mag-contest sa area nila, but they have to loot fast kasi syempre teams will be moving as soon as they're done with the place, no? But right now, ito si Karen DJ on his knees at mukhang napagtulungan siya dito ng beta natin.
Ay nako, mukhang hinamon sila ng buhay dito sa ating in the sunflower market, but we're gonna see here Clonder dropping down here. At concern kasi dito is once you're out in the first minute of the match hindi first 5 minutes, first minute, katulad this one dito, medyo mahirap makuha ng pacing kasi A, you have to be mindful na wala ka na respawn. B, you have to do the looting all over again. And C, you have to think about kung safe ba yung area na niloot mo. So yung si Ninja 8, nakakuha siya ng barrel dito, trying to go in for the pick damage. And mukhang nakapag-down siya ng isang kalaban. But there are more people here in this certain area. You have here the recent champions a while ago, Beta Esports, yung counterpart nila, Beta Esports X Beta, in the same location, and mukhang they're trying to fight the territorial dispute with Dreadnoks. Look at this aerial view. It's quite hard if you are ex-beta.
Beta Esports natin, I think they're down to their last player. Hindi. Okay. So, meron pa naman palang chances yung iba. Kaya lang, that puts them at a disadvantage considering that they already run out of spawns, no? So, medyo they have to be careful dun sa mga next steps nila. They have to play it smart na, no? Considering that they no longer have that chance to actually be revived automatically in back to the game. But squad number 12, we've got Dreadnoks over here with the total of 4 elimination points kasi ito na naman si Ninja Ape umatake na naman and was able to actually shut down his opponent from that range.
Oh man. So it looks like they're gonna have the charging stations all to themselves. But we're gonna see here if all of our neighbors will actually go pay them a visit. But let's go into our slot number 10. That's going to be Coaster Reborn. And if they go into the right direction, not necessarily the right side, but the correct direction, they could go head-to-head with the champions of a while ago, Zay Beta, closing into their situation right now. And what's even worse than a weird line is the weirder circle. Kasi we've seen that in the far left side yung line natin, tapos sa bandang right side yung ating circle. sakit sa ulo to. So it's gonna be, not only is it a big map, you really have to find a vehicle, period. Kasi ang pangit na sakit. So, the circumstances, they have to adjust towards that unfortunate event, series of unfortunate events. Pero mukhang ang ating ghost, ang ating mga multo dito na Halloween, ang good sa sila. Ngayon, we're going into DR and DX. We're trying here, Ape going in for the kill. And si Holly naman na down. At ngayon, mukhang nag-engulf sa dito. So they're trying to thirst the kill and make it known that Beta Esports, ex-Beta, are in serious trouble.
You know what? Ang Cypher talaga dito, madalas natin makita, no? I think this goes for every tournament considering na medyo itong hero na si Cypher is a kryptonite kay Lucinda, also kay Maggie, if I'm not mistaken, kasi talagang when he throws yung EMP natin dito, ang daming skills and of course, yung mga ultimates nila dito na nadadown agad, di nila nagagamit. So, we will probably see a lot of players use itong si Cypher natin din. And as you can see, we've got squad 6 right here trying to battle it out again with the opponents dito inside this area, which comes from squad number 5. Who will win in this situation? Well, we just have to wait. Pero so far, si Sai natin dito still trying his best to actually survive this encounter and was able to do so. So that is a point under his name.
Woo! 29 boots in the ground and 9 squads remaining here in this whole match. Mukhang magdadayo-dayo sila dito because we are in the middle game right now sa going for the revive. Space naman sila in the breathing room. Pero let's go in with Zay Beta and check in what we're doing. Looks like they're going into a skirmish quite soon. They're preparing for part of a battle. Maganda yung the fact na nakasakay sila ng vehicle. And this vehicle in particular, yung hover car, I believe that's the name of it. You can literally fly up. It's a medyo weird siya. But in a sense na it's a little more versatile than our other vehicles, mainly because it's focused on mobility, not necessarily yung yung firepower. Pero okay sila, good sila. Pero let's see here ang ating sole survivor ng Valiente Unidad Esports. Mukhang mahirap to kasi nag-iisa na lang siya dito and more insult to injury, far from the first circle. Marami siyang gagawin dito. And the fact na 1 kill pa lang to their name in this the whole squad, mahirap na to. Kasi mahirap na you're the lifeguard of your team, placement points don't matter, and the only way you can score the leaderboard is kills. So, it's more on the fact na ang play niya dito is safe kills. Yung mga long range, siguro the best bet right now is to secure a sniper rifle like generator, variant fire, defender, kung ano na makuha mo, and yung vehicle. But for now, yun ang sitwasyon niya, the Devin to that hand and ang vehicle. So, go in to squad 14. Mukhang okay pa ang NRX dito. Okay pa yung standing.
You know, getting back to your point when it comes to vehicle, I believe this is, having a vehicle sa team nyo talaga is quite an essential thing to have. It's always an advantage for your team, no? And yung hover car, with its optical misdirection, it's good for stealthy attacks. Actually, this is one of the cars that I love using when I play Farlight. And yung hover bike na rin as well. Kasi you can actually change direction without your opponent knowing, no? So that's good for like yung mga backstab gameplay with your team. And again, it's just really how you're gonna be executing whatever plan you have your team. Pero you have to be cohesive. You have to really work together. Maging synchronize yung galawan nyo to really always have that advantage like what Dreadnoks is doing right now. Although medyo nandito sila sa may babang part, but easy kasi meron naman tayong mga jetpacks dito which they can do effectively to pivot, no, for a strategic gameplay. And it looks like Dreadnoks is actually winning the fight. And there you go, they've survived that altercation and now they have a chance to actually get the top spot for this match number 2.
Natawag doon sa science, phagocytosis. Ano ibig sabihin ng kinakain ng buhay yung isang cell? So in this point, ito nga ay nangyari ng ginawa ng DR and DX. Hinamon ng buhay ang buong squad. At ngayon, they're currently okay dahil ang recover to Ferris going into si Saint Claude. Konti na lang, 1 bar na lang kanyang shield pero nakarakos pa siya dito. At meron gusto ng kalaban dito sa 25 the defender. At pupunta siya dito sa ating last person remaining dito sa baba. And bababa siya dito siguro. And mukhang Maraming problema nila. Kasi tatlong squad na dito eh. So, the only option here is, I guess, mag-mamba out ka na lang kasi alam mong medyo scrappy na yung loot mo at wala si Ray. Medyo not gonna die. Boy pa si Ray. Pero wala na rin eh kasi nasa gitna na siya. So, Fabi had the vehicle right now.
Yes.
Okay na yun. It's a good sacrifice to make sure na may lifeline kayo. Pero ngayon, more and more teams are closing in and X-Beta. They've survived. Pero yung problema lang nila is 2 kills pa lang sila. They have to rack up more just to have shot sa top spot. Pero check your corners. Kahit nasa kotse ka, check your corners pa rin. Kailangan mo. So, TZ, susubukan ng chip damage si Fabi, and Fabi has to run away around like a chicken, and kailangan niya regroup and recuperate, and si Tizzy, habol-habol na lang. Kasi sabi ko nga, Sarah Herwan mo play, ikot-ikot na lang.
Ikot-ikot na lang. Tagu-taguan na lang. Tagu-taguan ng feelings. Ay, sorry. Okay, wrong. Ano pala yun? So anyway, si Papi Gaming pa to. Si Papi Gaming yata to ng NRX natin dito. So right now, nakikita natin ito. He's just trying to survive kasi all of his teammates are already back in the lobby. So can he survive considering na he is actually being hunted dito? And I don't think that team or yung opposition na humahabol sa kanya dito will let him go because syempre ang objective natin dito is to get those skill points. So can Pabi outsmart kung sino man yung team na humahabol sa kanya? Syempre, kailangan niya talagang to find a good spot na makapagtago siya, makapag-recuperate siya dun sa damage na na-sustain niya or sa damage na na-receive niya. And maybe try to come up, no? Kung anong bang pwedeng maging plano dito to stay alive and maybe get lucky with the elimination points. But you know what? Who's not getting lucky? Right now, ang beta cloud natin dito looks like they are receiving substantial damage kasi they're getting knocked down or they're getting picked off one by one.
The tables have turned. Sila naman ang hindi pinagpala ngayon sa ating mapa na to. And as I said earlier, some people are good in Sunset City, some people are good in Lamson, and maybe it might not be the match for Zaybeta. But regardless of that, looks like there's gonna be another skirmish, a 3-way fight happening right here in this big island. And mukhang si Fabi ka, kaya tumakbo. Nag-iisa na siya dito. Si Dockside pa. Okay, not gonna lie. Okay si Dockside sa sunod na to, pero dapat si Fabi buhay ka ng isang sentimo na lang. Tsaka nakapag-shield pa. Si TZ pa. To eh. At ngayon si TZ naman sasabi, ay galing nakuha na kita. Pero padagdag ng problema dito si DRGX are pursuing right now X-Beta and 13 squads alive, 13 people alive, 4 squads remaining. Madami pa na nga dito. Super Zora going in for the upward play. Subukan niya kailangan subukan niya mag-heal dito and more and more falling down on the hands of DRGX and X-Beta naman. Kailangan nila mag-recuperate kasi they've been knocked off by one guy. And we have here Ninji. Got caught in a 3-way crossfire. The squad was away from them a little bit. Noble sacrifice indeed. Pero ngayon, we're down to 10 people. 4 squads pa rin tayo. We have to see how this turns out because Astra now going into the flyby and mukhang hell right all over again. And he just jumps unknowingly to the enemy territory and mukhang ngayon, nawala na isang squad. One squad now down. It's up to the 3 to make it out alive.
Here we go, beta natin dito. Only has 2 players remaining, but they were able to actually put up 7 elimination points. Can Ral do this? Nope. Unfortunately, hindi kasi siya ang nadapa dito, guys. So, isa na lang ang active player natin sa beta. Pero it looks like mukhang, civil war yung nangyari natin dito. Kasi 2 of the teams from beta, same organization, are now fighting kanina for this match. Pero ang nagwagi ay walang iba kung hindi pa din, syempre, si Z-Beta natin na naman dito, guys.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, yung first half ng final stretch, medyo, alanganin sila. Pero they were able to turn it around. The fact na, alam nilang na medyo delikado sila, and they were able to secure 14 kills as a squad, and get the victory royale at the end. Ibig sabihin nun, threat talaga sila, overall. So, not only did they take Sunset City, they also took Lambton. So the fact that you're gonna go all of our teams will go through the same ordeal twice, another cycle, Zaybeta will remain win. Kasi tingnan mo to, stats pa lang eh, may bighani ka lang. Kasi si Lancelot, Gabriel, Ghost, and Shua. Man, lahat sila, they really pulled their weight kasi 4-3-3-4, lahat sila may ginawa and it's really strong kasi compared to a stark contrast to squad number 5 here na ang Secrecy Radicals na halos lahat si versus every Goro versus everyone. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. 4 kills tapos the rest 1-1-0. The fact na consistent yung yung first squad natin na si Zay Beta. So and I wanna just acknowledge and see Ninja 8 with 6 kills. Ibang level. Lamang mo pa yung yung nanalo na Zay Beta pero dapat kasi Ninja nakapag 6 kills. Threat na rin siya as an individual.
Yeah, I was actually looking at the numbers no na yung Beta Cloud natin was able to put up during yung first elimination round nila. I think they just finished yata during the weekly elimination 12 points. Pero ang highest na naka-finish natin sa bracket would be yung SR Nakagawit team number 2. Actually put up a total of 48 points. So I believe marami or like high expectation syempre yung mga viewers natin dito, yung mga enthusiasts natin coming from Farlight 84. Malaki yung expectations nila coming from SR Nakagawe. But you know what? Tama yung sinabi mo kasi yung Z Beta ngayon, yung Beta Cloud, they have been consistent. Yes, they weren't able to get the top spot during our match number 1, but the number of elimination points that they were able to acquire, that's one of the best things. And right now, yung consistency that we were talking about, since Battle Royale to, consistency, I don't know how many times we're gonna be talking about consistency kasi that is really one of the important factors talaga when it comes to Battle Royale. And right now, Z Beta, they are showing it. Gold star lahat.
Yeah. Tens across the board. But hey, we're just in here, me and Dad, we're gonna briefly touch some grass outside. Ito po ang Project 160 Farlight 84 weekly tournament ng CLX Productions. We'll be right back after the short break.
fire who arrives. Capsulers, fight for your desire.
Let's go. Never back down, and I never run. Coming last place, that was never fun. Time to elevate.
Looks like we gotta make it harder. Let me see who's the lucky one.
I'ma let it go.
Let them taste the power of new vehicles.
Time to control.
Time to fly. I never
Time to
miss.
start the show. 5, 4, 3, 2, we gon' run it up. No days off.
Precision bombing.
One shot, so you better not miss.
Night, sweetheart.
One shot, so you better not miss.
Fire hazard. Emergency team, go!
Love doesn't just explode once.
Feel the gravity of fate.
One shot, so you better not miss.
Yo guys, welcome back. This is again Project 160 Farlight 84 weekly tournaments brought to you by CLX Production. So again, big shout out kay Mr. John Lloyd Colico. Water is tubig or water, drink your water, biba siya. Tubig is water pala. Oo nga pala. Yeah, so again, we are on our way for our match number 3. Dalawang matches agad yun, Redman. Ang bilis. Pero ikaw, ano bang masasabi mo sa mga teams natin na meron tayo ngayon?
Parang pumikit lang ako tapos ang dalawang laban. Ganun kabilis. Not gonna lie. Kasi, of course, it's in the nature ng game natin. Kasi, kills only lang tayo eh. So, it's expected. Pero, hindi ko in-expect na ganito kabilis. But, regardless of that, kanina pa namin sinasabi, consistency is key. Zay Beta, Beta Cloud, kumbaga, sila pa rin ang hari. So, although in the first Sunset City, hindi sila yung nanalo as in the match itself, nanalo pa rin sila dahil sa kill points nila. And the fact that they were able to do it na not only were they the first place in the whole match, they were top in the kills in Lambton, of all places na medyo malawak and not as aggressive as Sunset City, malaking katibayan na yun siguro na malakas talaga ng team ito. So, syempre, I'm a person of science. Kung nakita natin yung past na ganito, I'm expecting na ganito rin ang performance sa Sunset City and they could even win. So, ikaw, Red Queen, what do you think is gonna happen?
For our teams, they know the rules of the wasteland. Syempre, if you want something, you have to fight for it with all your might. And so far, yun ang nakikita ko talaga dito, bakbakan. I would expect, some of the teams will choose to drop siguro far away from the flight path, no, para makapag-loot sila. Since sa Farlight kasi, you have to upgrade not just your XP but your shields as well, and you can only do that kapag halimbawa pagka-drop mo, you will consider that drop area maraming shield icons, 'di ba? Yun yung first na gagawin mo dapat talaga and then you would rotate to the next areas na where you can still level up. You always need to level up. And this is one topic that we've discussed kanina, di ba? We have to find that balance as well in getting those yung shield XP natin and yung XP natin when it comes to dun sa pagkuha or pagbigay o pag-inflict ng damage dun sa opponents mo. So again, we've brought this topic up and again that this is a fast-paced game. So hindi pwede talagang mabagal dito. You have to everything fast. Especially kapag meron kang kalaban sa same area. Kahit anong baril muna yung mapulot mo dyan, just as long as you put them down and take control of that place.
Speaking of speed, gusto ko si Colix na ilabas agad yung leaderboard in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wala pa, hindi pa mapala. Ayan, galing oh, please. Ayan, speaking of speed, Beta Cloud, they're blazing because kills on defense nila with the second place, which is Valiente United Esports, because they have 28, Beta Cloud has 28, Valiente has 18. And with Powerhouse closely fighting for second place with Valiente with 17, Dreadnoughts with 15, and Secrecy Radicals 1, and NRX Blackheart with 11 kills for them. So ngayon, it's really clear here that Beta Cloud is really dominating the field. But I'm very sure that these, since di pa tapos yung laban, marami pa nangyayari. So, anything could happen right now. So, it could be anyone's game pa rin. Kasi 10 kills lang ang difference. It sounds big, pero if you're someone like Valiente, Unidad, Powerhouse, Dreadnoughts, kayang-kaya niyan. They have a shot. So, the playing field is fairly fair in second place, pero as of right now, Beta Cloud ang mukhang mananalo ng 2,000 diamonds natin.
And kung titingnan lang din natin, no, yung top or yung bottom 4 natin dito, I'm surprised to see 2 of the teams coming from Stream Raiders na wala pa talagang points na na-set up. So, considering na si Stream Raiders, si SR Nakagawit Team 2 pala, no? From the weekly elimination, sila yung nakapag-put up ng highest number of points. So, again, this is the finals. So, we are kind of expecting for them to actually pick up the pace, no? And to set a difference when it comes to their gameplay, especially na nandito na tayo sa third game. This is going to be our second Sunset City for this finals. Do you think they can still make, difference for their team? Medyo malayo na yung gap na hahabulin nila. They have to be extra aggressive dito. And if they are being aggressive, maybe they are not winning the gunfights right now.
Well, not just the teams na hindi pa nakapag-score. Actually, it comes with people na the teams who are scoring placed fourth and below. Ngayon, we're gonna go see how this will play out kasi majority natin mga players nag-land sa ating norte and medyo fairly good few sa south naman. So, it's safe to say na we're evenly spread out except for a select few locations just like we have here ng Zaipeta. They are challenging territory with our number 9 slot, Nitty Ultra 4 Space. Okay, mukhang agawan to ng panyo pero from what I can see, mukhang okay ang ating pwesto when it comes for Lancelot kasi nakapagsabi ng weapon and choice na yun, push ba or hindi or wait up. And to make things even more interesting, reveal of all places. Ngayon siya lumipad, lumingning si Darkseid, lumipad pa lang ang keyboard, lost out and looks like he is shot in the air and lost one. Kaya ng buhay si Yani, nag-pick a boot pero siguro lang siya, up and down. Because of that, Lancelot was able to secure the first kill of the whole game, and ngayon, more of the chaos will ensue because Gizmo on the first floor and two people upstairs right now. Honestly, kung ako yan, alis na ako. At saka not the fact na nearsighted ka pa, kasi the vision mo, it's really hard to survive, and Gizmo, hindi na kinaya.
Oh, man. One thing is for sure, beta natin dito, they are carrying the momentum from the first two games here, papunta dito sa game number 3 kasi they are still pretty dominating the fight inside Carnival City and looks like they were able to complete their mission to take control of this specific area and I'm assuming yung squad number 9 natin which is Nifty Ultra 4 Spades will then choose to go to another location. So kung ano man yung mga na-loot nila during pagka-drop nila dito, mawawala yun lahat. So they have to start from scratch. But you know what? Ang Dreadnoks naman natin dito mukhang it's the end of the line, at least for this engagement. Do they still have a respawn? Well, we'll find out in just a while. Pero for the side of squad number 10, which is Ghost Reborn, 8 elimination, or sorry, more than 8 pala. I believe that was 11 elimination points for the team?
Yeah, I think so. Grabe, if they were able to get 11 kill points in this first 5 minutes of the match, malaking bagay na yan. And we're going to jump right here because no more shields. So only white health right now and 2.5 on the white shields. And looks like it's going to be a full-up brawl right now. All people falling down left and right. GS Arena going down in our house. They were able to survive the whole up front quite easily, if I might add. And Shugis naman, sinusubukan niya final stand dito. And here it is, our house. They are indeed the power to behold with doesn't make sense pero yun na yung point ko. May bumabalik ulit si Claudie pero I think it's just going down to the Viper's pen at this point kasi they're trying to get the loot pero the fact that they're going into a spot na they were just playing it's a big risk. Yun, si Lin was able to survive about his the lock sa magdungaw si Gizmo and all alone in a vehicle. Sige, go lang yan, men. Naman traffic. Sige, tumigil ka lang. Pasyon lang tayo.
And yung Spider, it's actually one of the fastest vehicles that we have for Farlight 84. So that's actually a very good escape vehicle for Nifty Ultra. Unfortunately, 3 of their members, casualties na natin yun. So we only have 1 player remaining for that team. So again, medyo chill na lang muna and just look for a spot where you can do something good for the team. But you know what? Ang squad number 5 natin, which is Secrecy Radicals natin dito also kind of dominating the fight up against Powerhouse. But of course, consistency, hinahanap natin yun. And so far, they're still trying their very best actually to go up against NRX from this fight.
Okay, Sana versus everyone. Tama nga. Sinusubukan niyang gawin lahat. Pero mukhang it's not gonna be hindi siya pinagpalak for this bout for now. Dahil may revive pa siya. But the fact that they're able to they to hold their ground pero it's not easy kasi you're being swarmed left and right and the utilities coming from above, left and right, from the bottom down, south. Ang dami nang nangyari. Ngayon, we're gonna go into VUDM. Let's see how they're doing and literal na high ground. Literal, siniloso masyado pero makes sense kasi kakaspawn niya lang. So, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive and the fact na scrambled ka and sa likod mo may isang squad na fully looted good
Mm.
idea. Just stay as far away as possible, pero tandaan mo lang, may isa ka pang kalaban, yung circle mismo.
But the good thing about it is that from this stage, yung Valiente Unidad Esports natin dito, they still have a complete squad, which is definitely an advantage compared dun sa mga squads na nabawasan na kahit isa lang eh. Ang laking effect nun eh sa team kapag halimbawa nabawasan ka kahit isang player lang, big disadvantage agad yun. So, it's a good thing, you know, for the teams na kompleto pa sila kasi it's highly unlikely na makaabot ka during the last few zones when it comes to Battle Royale with a complete set of players. That is a very good effort right there. But, you know what? Sa Secrecy Radicals natin, I believe meron din tayong mga players right now getting picked off, but we'll try to see that in just a while kasi right on your screens we have squad number 9 Nifty Ultra 4 Spades natin dito. They have one elimination point under their belt and that's courtesy of Yanni, but then again I don't think they have enough loots and resources to even go up against this team right here in the same area, which is Beta Cloud, yung most consistent team pa natin dito.
Ay, the stars have aligned dahil sa planetarium, it's a matter of time where they're joining the fight. But I think Zay Beta, they're trying to figure out muna kung asan yung pwesto exactly ng ating Nifty Ultra for Space. But I think it's gonna be Ghost leading the charge here and si Gizmo, nag-abang-abang lang dito. Good goal by the way na magtago lang sila kasi they don't know what they're up against.
Oh,
and
man.
the fact, kung alam na nila ng Zay Beta ang kalaban nila, nagtatago talaga sila dito. Kasi ito na, leading the charge, si Lancelot on the high horse, going in, charging in, and mukhang you're gonna see them get caught off guard and they were stunned by the EMP. Looks like they're gonna go down. Gabriel naman going off like an angel from above, and more skirmishes coming down. Shua, I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Lift, Shua, they're being beat down by their opponents right now, and nakikita lang sila. Gabriel, they need their Archangel, they need their saving grace right now because it's only up to one person to actually make a difference right now given the fact na okay lang yung lead nila pero ito na.
Okay, one player coming from the side of Beta right now, currently knocked down. Will make that too. So lumalaban pa rin dito kahit paano ang Nifty Ultra 4 Spades natin. Unfortunately, no, medyo may advantage na talaga yung Beta Cloud natin considering na medyo yung timing kasi nung Nifty Ultra 4 Spades when they threw in that EMP shock from Cypher, they missed to actually hit their target. So nung nag-counter attack ng sarili nilang Cypher attack or yung EMP shock din ni Cypher up against that team, sila talaga yung nag-gain ng advantage. But you know what? Ang squad 6 naman natin dito, which is Secrecy Radicals up against our team number 11 Valiente Unidad Esports, are in a brawl right now. So mayhem has already broken out.
Ay, naku po. Yung buong solar system, aka lang dito sa planetarium. Gusto nila, dami lang nila dito. And the fact that Zaybet is still standing after all of that happening around them is quite valiant. Kasi ang lakas ng stamina nila dito, ang lakas ng energy nila to keep up with all of the stuff happening. It's crazy. Believe me. Kasi if you were them playing right now, sakit sa ulo yun to deal with. And the fact that they're still alive, and they were able to do strip down Secrecy Radicals to one person only. Actually, one person only, nandito si Sai, is an incredible feat. It might be their night. And they're showing it why sila ang malakas. And now, looks like there's gonna be another one of those situations yun, sa flower shopping mall na ang powerhouse, they're preparing for a big fight coming up because Secrecy Radicals are on their trail. And just to give up a macro scale view dito, there's a fight happening right now in Planetarium, and yung squad 11 natin, si Valiente Unidad Esports, nasa may labas ng circle, but they don't have any problems rotating in. Concern ko lang is tatagpo sila dito with X-Beta if they've been caught off guard and na-timingan sila ng X-Beta, although they're moving up a little bit. Kung timingan na lang sila dito, problema yun kasi if you gatekeep a specific spot sa circle, so may naabangan ka nag-rotate, malaking bagay kasi may chip damage na sila sa white hit.
Right.
So, relatively, mas madali silang pakain.
And also for the side of Beta Esports, they actually went for the trap. So medyo, again, in terms of advantage, meron awak dito ang Beta Esports. But this is not Z Beta, this is X Beta this time. And looking at squad number 11, Valiente Unidad Esports natin dito again in another battle up against the squad number 6, which is Secrecy Radicals. Nagy with a shutdown and was able to actually acquire a point. 10 elimination points for the team, and the fight is still ongoing.
Woo! PUDM! Buhay pa rin sa planetarium. Nakailang barila na ba na nangyari dito? Buhay na. They came up on top right now. And now, we're gonna go into SCBR1 right now. Walks towards everyone. Going in with their sniper rifle. Pupunta sila, pupush to the S-Beta. Trying their best here. And being from all sides, left and right. So, ilang siya dito. And mas scramble siya dito. Happening right now. It's gonna be bad. And the bad did happen. Again naman, going in with the AK-77, possibly fired, gets one kill, yes, secured, and now going to the revive here. And just to give a clear perspective what's happening. Meron pa airstrike na nagaganap dito. And swerte lang sila na wala sa bubong.
Yeah, ang ganda nung pagkagamit nung ultimate ni Lucinda doon, yung absolute gravity. Kasi again, it already inflicts damage, no? That's part of the update, no, sa mga heroes natin dito. So, I believe si Lucinda, most of the time, she is already being chosen, no, as a main hero for the past tournaments kasi medyo maganda na yung contribution niya for the team. And considering before kasi si Lucinda not that much na nalalaro kasi hindi pa ganun kagaling yung kanyang ultimate and siguro movements in terms of battle play. Pero madaming nag-change ngayon, no, ever since nakita natin yung update. So tingnan naman natin kasi meron pang fight na nangyayari inside Sunflower Shopping Mall. And right now, ito na nga yung ex-beta natin dito. Sige natin, nako, nadapa na at nagdasal. And it looks like, no, permanently na siya back into the lobby. But you know what, Valiente Unidad Esports natin dito, still not done retaliating up against the ex-beta. Ooh, end of the line for ex-bet team.
Ang tapa na Valiente Unidad Esports kasi not only did they survive Beta Cloud in Planetarium, they're in Sunflower Mall right now, duking out with Powerhouse. And mind you, kanina pa natin sa Sunflower Mall. And whoo! Patapangan na lang talaga, indeed. Kasi right now, they're sitting comfortably with 14 kills and Zaya pulling up the threads with 7 kills so far and counting pa. Kasi Powerhouse na ang kalaban nila. And with 2 squads remaining, medyo shambles yung numbers ng Powerhouse. But if they hit this right, if they're able to secure all of the angles ng VUDM dito, they have a shot. Kasi tingnan mo, magandang pwesto ni EO, Audi, tsaka Chibis. They're holding on to both angles, and here it is. Because have come out right now, and so alert VUDM, okay, someone's here. So Nagy naman, iniisip niya, okay, saan sila magagaling? Paano behavior natin? Kasi we are sort of outside the circle and we have to move now. Kasi it's gonna move sometime. So in the next minute, Nagy naman, so to be fired with hair and bumaba si Nagy dito. The shields are gonna go down and be spelling trouble here. Subukan na mag-heal dito. Wala siyang shield, by the way. And it's gonna be spelling trouble. The Powerhouse, they had the advantage right now. The pincher maneuver was marvelous. But the ending will matter most because we have here a lot of down bodies and looks like it's gonna be spelling trouble for Powerhouse because 1v3, this is hard. Azaya naman, low and well, trying the best right now, and buhay pa! Half a heart, literally half a heart. But they were able to survive this whole ordeal from Planetarium, from Sunflower, and with Powerhouse and in front of them, they were able to survive this whole ordeal in a record whopping 7 kills. I believe it is the biggest kill count of a team we've had tonight. Grabe performance ng VUDM.
Oh, this will definitely catapult themselves, no, sa overall rankings natin, which will be shown mamaya, no, after this match, before we begin our match number 4. But this is a phenomenal performance coming from Valiente Unidad Esports. They know what they had to do. They need to rack up a huge number of points to even catch up dun sa teams, no, na nandun na sa taas. And with this kind of strong finish, definitely mag-i-improve yung placement na sa overall rankings natin dito. Again, if you just tuned in, we are only be focusing on the number of kill points. Wala tayong placement points no for this specific tournament. So, ayan, nakita nyo na, we've got squad number 11, Valiente Unidad Esports, getting the first place for match number 3, followed by squad number 7, which is Powerhouse International. And ang third place naman natin dito, squad number 4, which is Beta Esports. So, again, di pa rin nagbabago. When it comes sa Beta, no, 2 of their teams are actually consistent pa din, if you're going to ask me. Kasi, second place kanina, ex-Beta, nakapasok siya dun sa match number 2 eh. And so, I'm excited. Actually, I'm looking forward dun sa overall standings natin dito na makikita natin before we begin again our match number 4, which is going to be our final match for this evening. Pero syempre, bago ang lahat, ladies and gents, don't forget to support this live broadcast, to support this weekly tournament by following CLX Production sa lahat ng social media pages niya. We've got TikTok, we've got YouTube, we've got Facebook, and ano pa ba, Mission Control? Yung tatlo lang ba? Tatlo, okay. Follow nyo yun kasi actually we're also live sa YouTube page ng CLX Production. So alam nyo naman, you know how it goes. This is a young community. This is a young game. Malaki pa yung potential na lumaki talaga itong community natin inside Farlight 84. So don't forget to support it. And also follow our Facebook gaming pages. Siyempre, no, kaming dalawa ni Redman. We're working hard to give you guys a very good show, hype show. And so don't forget to visit our Facebook pages and also give it a like and a follow.
Yeah, syempre, yung pages namin and our namesake naman. So this is Project 164 84 sponsored by Farlight 84 themselves. Ito yung by CLX Production. Si CLX po yung may pangalan ng may-ari ito. But wait, we're gonna go back in a break. We're gonna see how the leaderboard adds up. Ako po si Redman. We'll be right back.
Lucinda's trade is only open to the first buyer who arrives. Capsuers, fight for your desire.
Let's go. Never back down, and I never run. Coming last place, that was never fun. Time to elevate.
Looks like we gotta make it harder. Let me see who's the lucky one.
I'ma let it go.
Let them taste the power of new vehicles.
Time to control.
Time to fly. I never
Time to
miss.
start the show. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, we gon' run it up. No days off. Precision bombing. One shot, so you better not miss.
Night, sweetheart.
One shot, so you better not miss.
Fire hazard! Emergency team, go!
Love doesn't just explode once.
Feel the gravity of fate.
One shot, so you better not miss.
what to. She was looking in my eyes cause she wanna be my boo. All these strippers on the low, got me tripping to the stew. If they tryna get a bag, then they might have got the loot. Always wanna talk, but you never want the smoke. And you flashing all the guns on your live, you a joke, you a joke. Never thought it, you never ever broke. All these presses on the shooter who be lacking in the smoke. You a joke.
Hello, good evening! Magbabalik po ang Project 160 Farlight 84 of CLX Productions in partnership with Farlight 84 themselves. So ako po si Redman, kasama ko po dito si Red Queen at kanina nakita natin bakbakan ng Sunset, Lambton, Sunset ulit. At ngayon, babalik tayo sa for the final time sa Lambton. So yun, ngayon Red Queen, ang dami nangyari ng ganap. So what do you think of what happened and ano siguro yung nangyayari in our last match?
Honestly, when it comes to Farlight 84, ang pansin ko lang talaga dito, this is not just about the gunfights, Redman. This is also about how you can fully optimize yung hero skills mo dito. I think that's one of the things talaga na you should first consider is yung chemistry and synchronization mo with the team. Kasi when it comes to Farlight, I think isa din sa mga important factors dito is how well established yung communications nyo with your team. But then again, syempre, you also need to win those gunfights, especially right now na ang tournament natin dito basically is pushing you to get more kill points. So makakakita talaga tayo ng duels very aggressive. Lahat ng teams natin right now. I mean, nakikita natin, pagbaba pa lang talaga sa flight path, I would assume some of the teams would go for the, farthest place to get the resources they need before they engage into a fight. But no, most of the teams that we see right now for this tournament are getting in a battle right ahead. The moment that they land, it's full on action. But then again, when it comes to the leaderboards, and ito na nga yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, Redman, no? Beta Cloud, okay, you guys still remain at the top spot with 40 elimination points. But, sumabog nagkaroon ng explosive performance ang Valiente Unidad Esports, finishing with a total of 15 elimination points for the third match, therefore catapulting themselves at the second place dito sa leaderboards natin dito and 5 points na lang ang lamang ng Beta Cloud. So medyo crucial itong last game natin, at least for Beta and Valiente, kasi sila yung dalawang nandito sa position natin dito, kasi this is of course winner takes all. So isa lang ang makakakuha ng chicken joy. Ay, hindi pala. Makakakuha ng 2,000 diamonds natin dito for Farlight 84.
At dahil di kami sponsored ng kahit anong restaurant, di kami magbabanggit ng pangalan. Kaya manok na lang sasabihin. So na yun, ay, ang pangit na naman ang linya natin na yun, east to west, sa norte pa naman. Diyos ko Lord, ang sakit sa ulo nito. Pero, going back, briefly lang kung sasabihin, ang komportable ng lead ng ating Z ng Beta Cloud kasi 10 points Pero to be frank, komportable ng lead nila, yung VUDM nakakabol pa, 5 na lang ang lead nila. So, if they were able to secure 5 more in this final match, kaya nila, pwede nila kunin yung buong 2,000 diamonds. At ngayon, sabi ko lang sa ating drops, majority nasa norte, medyo obvious na kung bakit, kasi nasa norte yung linya. At ngayon, Squad 3, we got Beta Cloud and our Powerhouse International. Magbakbakan dito sa Red Camp, and in the early game, this is crucial kasi if one team falters, it could affect how they would get their loot in the long run.
Again, just to keep you guys up to date, 5 points na lang ang lamang ng beta natin dito. And right now, they are facing a Powerhouse in this area. So we are seeing already an exchange. Clody goes down. So meron na tayo ditong advantage coming from the side of beta this time, since they have already broken down the defense ng Powerhouse natin dito. Kasi they're already lacking one player.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. And from what I'm seeing, if Powerhouse plays their cards right and they're able to isolate everybody from Zay Beta early on, malaking bagay. Given that if they were able to just get 3, okay na yun kasi those three people are vulnerable and yung iisa na lang nila na okay pa, standing. Madali na yun, 4v1 na yun, matic na yun. But that's only if Powerhouse was able to do and react correctly to the opposing team. So ngayon, I'm not sure for everybody else, pero standby
Naka-freeze
po
ba?
tayo na yun dito. Medyo lang, frozen in
Okay.
time.
Actually, akala ko ako lang yung nag-freeze yung screen natin. So we're not really exactly sure no if it's actually in the game or yung mismong production natin dito. But before things kanina, before nag-freeze yung page natin dito or yung screen natin, it's really Powerhouse Squad number 7 versus ang beta natin dito. So we'll just have to wait till we get to see kung ano ba talaga yung nangyayari inside match number 4. This is the final game pa man din, Redman!
Ano ba yun? Nabibitin ako. I mean, yung si CLX, dalawa ang PC niya, 6 yung monitor, pero ganito pa rin. So, it goes to show na there are things that you can't really control. And this one of them. So, na yun, we're just looking literally at face value. But from, at yung kutub ko, I think na, Zay bet, eto kutub pa lang to, I might be wrong, I will see later. I think Zay bet was a full ordeal. Kasi, it's it's given na they were able to survive the whole bout unscathed previously and they were able to come out on top, although they were a little short in the third match. Pero ngayon, we're back online finally, and my God, 3 squad po maglalaban dito sa isang space lang. Hindi ko pa mangyayari. So we'll just see.
So it's squad number 9 Nifty Ultra. We also got Beta Cloud and players coming from Powerhouse International. So this is a 3-way battle, no? They're all within just the proximity. But you know what? One of the players coming from, or at least 2 of them, are actually in between Beta and Powerhouse International. So this is one spot you don't wanna be in kasi back and front yung pwedeng bumaril sa'yo dito. So it's a good thing. Tama lang yung ina-expect natin dito. Yung squad number 9, which is Nifty Ultra, 4 space natin dito, is actually trying to back away from that possible engagement. Pero yung kill feed natin, it continues to light up. Valiente Unidad Esports natin dito, I can see some of their players currently knocked down. Same thing with Secrecy Radicals.
Oh man, let's go in here with NRX and Better Esports. I love that skirmish right near. Dizzy going inside and was able to capture a down and another down secured as well for X Beta. And I think from what I'm seeing here, NRX was completely engulfed by Dizzy in the first, barely before the first circle even finished closing in. So that NRX is well played, you tried your best, pero ngayon the fight lives on. Powerhouse naman si Iyo, a little bit behind enemy lines here, but they're trying their best to actually go in. Okay, that they want to come down. Okay, fight right now. Down to one bullet, one kill in. Woo! The fact that you're in the back and hindi ka sumusubok with your team, it's a hard decision, yes. Pero wala na magagawa kasi it's your only strong weapon at times and you have to deal with the bad habits of it and you have to do bad naman. Oh, just like that. GG's well played. Out of the lobby once again. And Zay Beta, they want the redemption arc. They want to redeem themselves after that painful loss in the third round. Although they're still comfortably in the first spot, gusto pa rin nila maging on top. And you're just eyeing that one sole survivor, si Powerhouse Eo, on that building, and looks like they're gonna go push for it.
When it comes to really power, and dominance inside the battlefield, obviously it's Beta Cloud that is really showing us and really performing right now for this tournament. I mean, 8 elimination points, and they still have the opportunity to actually assume more, considering if they get inside the circle safe. But let's check out what is happening with the squad number 11, Valiente Unidad Esports natin dito. Recently, they won a match number 3, but it looks like they are at a disadvantage this time. So, titingnan na lang natin if they can actually escape their situation. Pero, eto na nga yung nangyayari dito, they are all desperately trying to get inside the circle. At the same time, deal with their opponents while doing that. So, eto na nga yung sayaw, It takes 2 to tango. But you know what? Si Azaya natin dito hindi na kinaya yung pakikipag-barilan niya with one of the players coming from X-Beta right now. But there is still this pressure, of course, kasi hindi pa rin tapos yung bakbakan natin dito between these two teams. And right now, two of the players coming from X-Beta dropping right inside that warehouse to continue the fight, to eliminate their opponents. Can Valiente, Unidad Esports, survive this now that X-Beta has a little bit of that advantage?
May advantage pa rin ng UDM kasi mas magandang nila. Kasi given the fact na yung dalawang Spectre Esports na draft up, kakadraft up from the revive flight. So, they have the advantage. They can engage them. Pero from what I'm looking at right now, the best solution is to actually pull back. Kasi, tingnan mo, ex-Beta TV and company, Beta Esports, tingnan mo, they were down 2 people a while ago. Dalawa nag-dropped in from the heavens above. And yet, they survived the whole ordeal. That takes risk, that takes guts. Given the fact na ang pangit pa ng baril mo spawning in, no offense kay Red, kasi sabi niya kanina na maganda yung Mad Rabbit. Or White Dwarf. Yung White Dwarf, sabi niya kanina maganda yung White Dwarf.
Thank you!
Pero, no diss. Pero, yun eh. Isipin mo na lang na you have an SMG, limited in range. Tapos you were able to take long range to medium fights with your opponent who's well more equipped than you. Ibang klase yan, ang tigas talaga ng nakukontra ang tigas talaga ng bala nila para gawin yung ang galing. And now we're going into VUDM once again. Ay! Naglalaro buhay, it's SCRD1 ng pag nanalo, pero may isa pa silang problema dahil squad number 4, better Esports, assuming that they've got the loot they had for their opponent. They're more well equipped now and ready to fight.
Grabe ka talaga. But anyway, we can see dito si Dockside with a White Dwarf at hand. Alam niyo naman to, very, yung killer tong White Dwarf natin dito when it comes to SMG. This is one of the guns that preferred when it comes to a close quarter combat. But you know what? Squad number 5 right now just dominated that engagement. Just not quite sure kung sino yung nakalaban nila dito kanina lang. But yeah, it's squad number 5, which is Secrecy Radicals natin dito, who was able to actually fulfill their mission of getting that win against their opponent. And now we're down to 3 teams. Final 3 teams for our final match. At nandito pa din ang nag-iisang Z beta natin dito with 10 elimination points. And you know what, Redman? Para nang sagutin kita, kaya naiisip kong medyo okay din naman ng Mad Rabbit. Considering na taas din naman yung damage niya, 10 compared to White Dwarf, which is 8. Pero yun nga lang, medyo lamang na lamang talaga si White Dwarf when it comes to rate of fire, accuracy, and mobility inside the game.
Oh my God! Si Ghost! si Silver. Sana tama yung pagkasabi ko. Grabe, nakadami siyang chip damage with their sniper right there. Ang ganda nun. And the fact that I believe it's a defender, magkamukha kasi yung mga generator kasi sa defender, but I believe it's a defender. That's huge kasi they're taking advantage of their high ground,
Yes.
and still now willingly going down after the airstrike. Lancelot now and Gabriel Shua left to their own devices now. They're being put their backs on their backs are against the wall now kasi nasa likod ang circle, and if they go out, disadvantage sila. And then still getting an opportunity going inside. Just going up and dirty. Ang ganda ng ginawa niya. And not to mention na medyo buhay pa siya. Medyo lang kasi 1 bar siya. And I spoke to Lancelot pala, medyo buhay pa rin kasi in this weird corner sa duck side coming up against, oh my God, 2 squads. Masakit sa ulo.
Pero, I can still say na medyo maganda yung ginawa ni Lancelot doon, no? Kasi alam niyang medyo disadvantage talaga, medyo alanganin yung dinaanan ng beta natin doon. Humiwalay na siya agad, so there's still an opportunity for him to acquire some more points, no? And looking at the situation, we've got Secrecy Radicals team number 1 at the edge of the zone right here. We've got 1 player currently knocked down while dealing with Ghost Reborn. Pero is this right? Am I looking at this correctly? Kasi we only have 1 player left on the side of squad of Ghost Reborn dito? Or wala na? Na-eliminate na! Oh my goodness. So here we go. Ito na pala yung victory. Victory party na pala natin dito, guys. So ang nanalo ay walang iba kundi ang Secrecy Radical team number 6, putting up a total of 9 elimination points for the game. But I'm pretty sure for those of you who are keeping track of how these teams are actually performing for the entirety of our weekly first weekly finals, I think it's safe to say na ayo, i-reveal na ba natin, Redman, o wag na? Kasi I'm pretty
Wag mo
sure, di ba?
Kasi
alam ko naman may idea na kayo kung sino yung nanalo. So tingnan na lang natin kung pare-pares ba tayo ng iniisip.
Okay, may magiging abogado naman kami dito. Innocent until proven guilty kasi we have to see the facts first before we judge. Kasi at face value, parang alam na natin kung sino nanalo. Pero we can't really declare at first kasi we don't know the whole facts. So na yun, I want to give perspective muna kung gaano kabilis yung match na to. Mga pare chong, wala pa tayo sa third circle, natapos na yung laban. Ganun po kabilis yung nangyari. That was that fast. Kasi in the past matches, nakabot tayo ng fourth circle. Medyo midway ng fifth circle. Kumbaga, eto, wala pang third circle. Tapos na yung laban. That's how fast it was. And SCRD won valiant effort here with Gore versus everyone once again with 5 kills. Big deal. And Sentiment si Ghost 8 with 6 kills themselves. Clondora with 5 from squad 10 ng ating mga Ghost Reborn. Grabe. And Zay Beta once again. They had enough, I think they have enough points to secure themselves a lead against the close second placer, which is VUTM. Kasi Flick has 4, Nixus has 4, Azaya has 1. Nag unfortunately could not secure a kill here. Pero, yun ba lang, face value pa lang, we have an idea. Pero, the
Yes.
facts, we need to present the facts as it is. And then, sorry ka pala kay Halle with 4 kills for squad number 5 ng Secrecy Radical Swan. So, Red Queen, what are your final thoughts sa ating
For
BC?
this, oh man, this was a bloodbath, to be honest. Since ang objective talaga ng tournament just to acquire kill points as much as possible, no? So everyone was really keen on starting their games na going head to head agad with another squad inside the map. Siguro yung pace ng game natin talaga is more on the aggressive side, but considering the objective that we have for this tournament, syempre alam naman natin why they had to do that. So it all boils down right now for this tournament, for this Project 160, is how good you are when it comes to winning those gunfights, when it comes to your skills, when it comes to your synchronization as a team. So malalaman natin kung sino yung first champ natin dito, no? Doon natin masasabi yung consistency. But then again, siguro I had a different kind of prediction kung sino yung magdo-dominate. So far, syempre, yung may mga teams tayo ni-expect na magpe-perform talaga at their best, or like yung alam natin na parang, oy, ito yung pato ko, ito yung manok natin for this tournament. But then again, yung surprise na yung consistency, not just one team coming from Beta Esports, but 2 of their teams are actually very good in terms of their execution, no? In terms of acquiring those kill points. Ang galing nila makipagsayaw at ang galing talaga nilang makuha yung bawat win from each of their engagement inside the map.
Kasi face value pa lang, makikita mo na yung mga big games natin. Very well known in this emerging professional scene ng Farlight. Kasi, syempre, alam na natin yung, you know the names. I can't, my brain is not braining right now, pero you know the name. You know them. Pero, that's where you're able to see the relatively new names coming in. Maybe not new names, pero mga, iba naman na nanalo, that's good. Ganun, that's what I mean. Na iba naman na nanalo this time around. That to show na doesn't really matter if your name is known when it comes to Farlight Mobile, Farlight 84 Mobile in this one at least. It's good to know na marami pa rin ang mga aspiring esports athletes and esports athletes doing the deed para mapakita nila kung sila. At kita mo to ito pala sa map overview pa lang, the fact na iba-iba yung nag-first place sa ating map, sa ating dalawang maps. It's a good tell na everybody here is well matched regardless if kilala ka na yun or hindi pa. Kasi ito yung essence ng Project 160 na map to show you them what you got. And I like what I'm seeing here na iba-iba ang logo ng team nakikita ko dito sa map overview.
Okay, so yeah. So kung titingnan natin, it was Blackfire, Beta, Valiente, and yung last two winner natin, which is ang Secrecy Radicals. Ayun. So, yun yung 4 teams natin dito na nag-dominate from each of the map. And you're right, di ba? Iba-iba yung nakikita natin ditong winners. Again, this is a young community. No? Wala pa talaga tayong nakikita talaga na yung sabihin mong nakagawa na ng legacy or like yung consistent team to watch out for, a force to be reckoned with when it comes to usapang Farlight 84. So this is again a very good platform for those aspiring teams inside the community, since marami pang opportunities dito, marami pa yung potential na mangyari no for any tournament, any official tournament coming from Farlight 84. This is one of the things or like avenue you can actually participate in just to make sure that you play at a certain level, yung professional level talaga. So eventually when you guys try to get inside yung Capsulers Cup natin or yung FPC natin dito, guys. So, very easy na lang sa inyo kasi you guys are all acquainted. You know how everyone plays the game. And siguro mas magiging exciting pa, no? If madadagdagan ng placement points talaga dito when it comes sa laro natin. Right now kasi it's just, objective is kill. Get those points, right? Pero kung may placement na dito, siguro mas makakakita tayo ng tactical gameplays.
Yeah, I agree here. Pero ang tandaan nyo, the core of any FPS game, regardless kung Battle Royale or tactical shooter, yung pinaka-base na is the mechanics. Kasi if you can't really nail the mechanics, hindi mo makikita kung gusto mong plano. So, secondary na yung tactics. Ang focus natin na yun is the raw potential power ng ating mga teams. So na yun, I think na ready na ang ating leaderboard nag-blackout po. Sorry po, nag-brown ako sa atin. Ayun, bumalik na po tayo dito. So,
suspense.
So, it's a good thing rin na all kills muna tayo na yun. Kasi eventually, when we go to with the placement points in question na rin, ipag-include natin yun, we're confident to see na lahat sila mechanically at par. Yung pinagkaiba lang is, sa didiskarte sa map and how will they use everything they have, every skill they have in the heroes, what loot they have at a certain moment, paano nila gagawin ng tama and how to get the win. So, okay na rin sa akin na mechanics muna ang focusan dito kasi, it's clear na ang galing nila mechanically para.
True. Pero ready na ba kayo, guys? Ready na ba kayo malaman kung sino makakakuha ng 2,000 worth of diamonds coming from Farlight 84? Drum roll, please!
Wag na! Bilis ng laro natin! Bilis mo na! Bowling! Go! 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 Ayan, bilis oh!
Okay. Leaderboards natin dito, as expected, it's still Beta Cloud sitting comfortably sa trono nila as the first placer for our weekly finals, assuming or like acquiring a total of 50 points, no? Pero again, yung Valiente Unidad Esports natin ito, okay, although they weren't able to get the top spot, they weren't able to win this finals, pero yung the fact na kung paano nila nahabol yung points ng Beta Cloud and almost actually getting the win. So, siguro kung nangyari yun, kung Valiente Unidad Esports yung nakakuha ng 2,000 na diamonds natin dito, siguro nagwala yung mga viewers. No? Kasi biro mo from the get-go, Beta, consistent, tapos biglang Valiente pala yung makakakuha ng top spot. But then again, Beta Cloud, they did an awesome performance, of course, defending, holding their ground, and remaining at the top spot for our first weekly final. So congratulations to Beta Esports.
And I also want to point out something interesting. In their first elimination sa bracket A, Stream Raiders got 37 points. Sa second elimination naman, bracket B, SO Team 2 got 48 points. So, meaning to say here na ang ginawa ng ating Beta Cloud, they broke the record for the most kills in this whole tournament so far, na 50. So na yun, ang challenge ko naman sa inyong lahat, moving forwards, taasan natin yung top kills kasi ang boring naman siguro kung 50 lang yung pinakataas. Sige, 60, 70, malay mo kung sobrang galing mo 100, di ba? Pwede. So na yun, it is a benchmark so far. And ang ganda I like what I'm seeing na pataas yung accumulated points ng ating mga teams. So given the fact na ito pa lang ang weekly finals, marami pa tayong gagawin and mobile pa lang to, what more sa PC. Pero not comparing them to not comparing the both worlds, pero
Yes.
mali mo lang, di ba? So, mali mo lang makita natin, no, mas maraming kills makukuha ng mobile kaysa sa PC, di ba? Ang ganda ng
Yes.
narrative, di ba? So,
Iba
yun na
naman
yun
iba
ang
naman
sabi ko
kasi
sa inyong
talaga yung
lahat.
galawan.
Hmm?
Iba naman talaga yung galawan talaga ng PC player and ng mobile player. So it's best siguro to be fair for both platforms. Syempre, mas maganda na yung halo-halo yung mobile, halo-halo yung PC. Pero if there's a chance na magkakaroon ng mixed tournament, who knows? We don't know. Maybe some of the players and teams would be open for that one. So we still have to siguro watch out for that if magkakaroon ng ganung kind of tournament coming from CLX Production. So hopefully guys you enjoyed the show. Again, thank you sa lahat ng viewers natin dito who came in and participated, nag-ingay dyan sa comment section, especially rooting for their favorite players, their favorite teams. Ang masasabi ko lang dito, Redman, siguro since this is a young or a baby community, no? So palakihin pa natin. Let's support the live broadcast by sharing it, inviting your friends, tagging some of them in the comment section. Make sure that you follow also, yung casters natin dito, Red Queen Gaming and Redman Gaming. This is the finals, no? Tapos na tayo sa week number 1 natin dito. Meron pa tayo another week which is going to be mobile pa rin ang maglalaro dito. So for week number 3 and week number 4, yun yung magiging PC natin. So again, the production would like to remind everyone na it's still open. Actually, yung registration natin dito. I'm just looking at. So week 2 registration is still up for mobile players only. You can also register in advance for week number 3 and 4 for PC gamers. So weekly registration is actually free. To register, just check out the featured post here at CLX Production Facebook page or join in the Discord server. So lahat naman ng links natin dyan has already been provided for you at the description. So very easy, kiklik mo lang and magiging parte ka na ng community ng CLX Production. And if you're one of our viewers na who aspires to shoutcast as well, pwede tayo mag-apply dyan. Si colleagues na bahala sa'yo. Just message.
Oo. And registration is free. And that's a great prize. Siyempre, follow kayo because, we presented to you what we have in Farlight 84. If you think na you can come up against any of these people, go lang. Register na kayo and we're gonna see what you got. So huwag na nakalimutan, may kaming Facebook, YouTube, Discord, and TikTok, CLX Production po across all platforms. Ngayon ako po si Redman Gaming, wala.natat lalaki sa Facebook. Follow nyo ako, ewan ko ba kayo na bahala dyan, basta ako to, kayo, ikaw, Kubigis Water, ayan.
Tsaka madami pa talagang pwedeng mangyari when it comes to Farlight 84. Kaya alam niyo yun, this is also a good place to actually keep tab, no, kung sino yung team to watch out for in the next tournaments to come. Kaya I'm very much excited. So that's it for this evening. Thank you again to CLX Production for inviting Red Queen Gaming to come and cast. Also casting alongside Redman Gaming. Maraming salamat, guys. Any final remarks or thoughts, Redman Gaming, before we shut down or before we say goodnight to everyone?
Register na for week 2.
Yun lang yan.
Yun na yun.
Register na. Kailangan mo ito. Register na.
Please. So yun, Red Queen, any final parting words?
Alam mo, sa totoo lang, kanina pa kami nagtatanong ng final. Ayaw pa namin kasi talaga magbabay eh. Ang dami pa namin gustong pag-usapan. Parang nabitin ako sa totoo lang. Sa sobrang bilis nung mga bakbakan, parang ang dami kong gustong sabihin pero hindi na makasabay. Pero yes, that was just week number 1, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm pretty sure there's still, yung week number 2 natin will be a lot more entertaining. Mas magiging maganda yung bakbakan natin dito. Kaya do expect a lot coming from CLX Production. So again, Red Queen Gaming here together with Redman Gaming. Nalilito na ako, Redman Gaming. Good night, everyone, and thank you for watching.